Hello. That you're hearing this tells me you're amongst a small group of privileged women in the world. Privileged because your lifestyle affords you certain personal, feminine luxuries that millions of others less fortunate than you can't even imagine, or at best can only dream about. I'm talking about feminine hygiene products. It's okay for us. We can buy feminine hygiene products at almost any corner store. Yet other women in this country and others have to resort to almost prehistoric methods to deal with this very natural monthly occurrence. Imagine using crumpled newspaper, old rags, or a combination of dried leaves, cow dung and mud. How restrictive would your life be? How dangerous could it be for your health to have to resort to using cow dung to manage your period? Answer this. What would you do if your access to feminine hygiene products was suddenly removed? Would you want to use newspaper, old rags, or cow dung? It's hard to imagine that in places like Africa, China and India, that for simple economical or cultural reasons, over 577 million women have to resort to this because they're denied access to essential products. Numbers like this certainly send shivers down my spine. There are women who are ostracised from society just because they've got their period. They can't work, can't go to school. Their economic and educational lives are affected simply because they're menstruating. Remember that menstruation is a normal bodily function of all females, including animals. I first heard about the problem some years ago and decided to do something about it. And in doing so, created a revolutionary new approach to feminine hygiene that already has changed the lives of women who have used it. So, Dr. Pascoe, as a wife, as a mother, as a doctor, I believe you not only use the Alacia, but you've also got a 14-year-old daughter who uses the Alacia. So tell us what you think of it.
The Alacia is just an amazing product. It's a very viable alternative to the current range of female hygiene options. It's very easy to use, it has no chemicals or bleaches, and importantly there's no landfill problems. It's very comfortable and it has no smell, there's no strings and there's no bulk to dispose of. It can be worn for 365 days of the year and won't dry out the mucous membranes of the vagina. That means that the vagina stays healthier and is less likely to get infections. I think it's a great option now that we have a choice of what female product we use. I also believe that the Alacia puts the woman more in control of her monthly cycle than ever before.
When my mum gave me the talk, she didn't tell me there was this many to choose from. There's so many. There's super, regular, mini tampons, super, regular, all-night protection pads, slim. Oh, there's too many to think of. Why would you use all these when you could use the one? For someone my age, it's all too confusing. With the Alacia, it's simple.
So what is the Alacia? Well, firstly, let me tell you about the problems with other products. We've got landfill problems, sewage problems, all the chemicals, dioxins, bleaches, all that sort of thing that's inserted in normal run-of-the-mill cotton wool products. We've got dryness of the mucous membranes of the vagina, which is actually antimicrobial. In other words, the vagina is self-cleansing. We've got leak of other products, smell. Often women will leak onto the string, which means you have accidents. Women with prolapses of the uterus can't use tampons. With pads, you can't swim in them. So with the Alacia, which is actually a patented form of medical grade silicone, we have none of that. There's no problems with toxic shock. There's no problems with landfill, blockage of sewerage. No chemicals are used in it. In fact, it's 100% safe. If the vagina has any prolapsing in it, it can still be used. In fact, it can be used 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. In other words, a woman can use it even when she's not menstruating. So at that time when you think you may be going to be menstruating, you can insert it, take it out with you. Very easy to carry. You don't have to worry about trying to hide tampons and pads in handbags.